How cryptocurrency was invented, and where it has ended up now. Cryptocurrency has been in the news a lot for the past year, and for good reason. Most of the world's major cryptocurrencies reached brand new heights this year, but all that success may be under threat. In this video, we'll be going through the history of cryptocurrency, how cryptocurrency was invented, and where it has ended up now. What is a cryptocurrency? Cryptocurrencies are digital currencies that are meant to be completely decentralized and priced based on what the market perceives their value to be, unlike regular currencies which are usually controlled by a central bank or a reserve, where their value can be influenced by the government. Records of the ownership of these digital coins are stored in a secure cryptographic ledger, known as a blockchain, to prove a purchase or ownership of them. Bitcoin. The first cryptocurrency to be created was Bitcoin, in 2008, by a man known by the alias of Satoshi Nakamoto. While other forms of cryptographic digital currencies have existed since 1981 with David Schoen's eCash and DigiCash, the blockchain technology was first introduced into Bitcoin, which is why Bitcoin is considered to be the first cryptocurrency, as we know them today. Bitcoin was officially released to the public in January of 2009, and 3 days later, the first Bitcoin transaction was received by Hal Finney, a programmer who was one of the first people to download the Bitcoin software and receive 10 Bitcoin from Satoshi Nakamoto himself. At a time when the world was dealing with the fallout from the Great Recession, which had devastated the economies of many countries around the world, including the United States, many people were looking towards an alternative economic and banking system, making it the perfect time for something like Bitcoin to release. Only 1 billion Bitcoin were made, giving them enough scarcity to have a value of their own. The rise of Bitcoin and other cryptos. Bitcoin began to pick up steam around 2011 and 2012 when its value went from practically nothing when it first released to reach the same value as $1 in mid-2011. The following year, Bitcoin saw exponential growth with its price doubling every few months, growing from a price of around $1 to around $20 by the end of 2012. By March of 2013, Bitcoin's price had reached over $40, continuing its streak of success. It crossed the $100 mark in October, which was around the time the world finally put its attention towards Bitcoin. Many internet-based companies started to accept Bitcoin as a mode of payment, and many news stories started to emerge about people who had made millions from Bitcoin alone. Although it was passed off as a bubble or a fad by many financial experts at the time, the increase in media attention led to Bitcoin's price rise over tenfolds to $1,200 by the end of November. In the meantime, other Bitcoin-based cryptocurrencies started to emerge, such as Litecoin, Namecoin, and Peercoin. Some of these cryptos continue to see success today and are worth billions in market cap generally due to the shared success of Bitcoin. None of these cryptos were actually taken seriously, though, until, in 2015, an alternative to Bitcoin by the name of Ethereum was released. It was created as part of a crowdfunded project and was quite successful from the get-go. Under a year after its release to the public, Ether's price reached from nothing to over $50, making it one of the fastest growing cryptos in the world. The surges to the present day. Almost all cryptocurrencies are based on Bitcoin or Ethereum, and many of their successes and failures are dependent on these platforms. In late 2017, we saw the first major rise of the cryptocurrency overall, in which we saw Ether's price go from $300 to almost $1,400, and Bitcoin's price go from around $1,000 to over $19,000. It was clear at this point that this wasn't just a fad, and traditional financial institutions began to recognize cryptocurrencies as legitimate at this point, often investing a lot of their own resources into these. From 2018 to 2020, cryptos mostly had a low profile. They had fallen drastically from their peaks in late 2017 to early 2018 and were now back to small rises and falls. That was until the pandemic in 2020 and 2021 led to a lot of people losing hope in current financial institutions once again, which led to another sharp increase in price for these currencies. Ether grew from around $300 in 2020 to about $4,200 in May of 2021, while Bitcoin grew from around $10,000 in 2020 to over $63,000 in May of 2021. However, in mid-May of 2021, many companies, such as Tesla, started to show concern for the environmental impact of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, leading to them banning these cryptos from their platforms. What happened next was a massive fall in price for almost all cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin's price is down to $39,000 from its $63,000 peak within the same month of May, while Ether's price is down to $2,600 from its peak of $4,200. It's unclear, as of now, Whether this slump will have long-term consequences, or if it's just an incredible investment opportunity for the growth these currencies will see in the future. That's a wrap for how cryptocurrency was invented. What do you think the future holds for cryptocurrencies? Let us know in the comments below. As always, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you next time.